Elite Dangerous video. The first alpha phase for Elite Dangerous Odyssey has rolled out as of this Monday, March 29th. Today we're going to take a look to see how the alpha is going and what the feedback is, in addition to what can be improved as well. Furthermore, we will also cover Frontier's response to the feedback received during Phase 1 of the alpha testing. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Alpha for Elite Dangerous Odyssey was released on Monday, March 29th, around 2 p.m. It will last for approximately 4 weeks and is being rolled out in 4 phases. There are a total of 4 phases. The first phase uses new alpha accounts for every commander, and players cannot use their ships. Being able to use their ships, players are being moved from planet to planet and destination to destination via the Apex shuttle service. In Phase 2, which will either start sometime next week or sometime soon, 20 light years of space will be opened up for exploration. Players will still be moving within that 20 light years of space using the Apex shuttle system. For now, everyone is confined in one system for the first phase of the alpha rollout. Please stay tuned for more info on Phase 3 and Phase 4 of the alpha rollout. I will cover that as it becomes available. In addition, Phase 1 has had a rocky start. However, it is an alpha, so this is kind of expected. Feedback-wise, a couple things to note. Mission difficulty issues, performance issues, and travel time issues are major issues that have been consistent throughout the majority of feedback received for the Elite Dangerous Odyssey alpha rollout for the first phase. A common complaint seems to be mission difficulty, namely the fact that at level 0, harmless, quote, air quotes, put that in air quotes, mission results in overpowered NPCs killing the player character. Now, even if you were born on a rock, which most of us weren't, hopefully, but if you were, I apologize, then you should note in Elite Dangerous that the difference between expected mission difficulty and the actual mission difficulty has been a long time issue in Elite. Generally, the expected mission difficulty is a lot easier than the actual mission difficulty, which generally tends to be a lot harder. This is a core issue of Elite. However, for Elite Dangerous Odyssey, I do have a potential solution to this, but I will talk about that later. In addition to the mission difficulty issues, there are travel time issues as well. As mentioned earlier, players are not allowed to use their ships to move from planet to planet. They are using the Apex shuttle service. And one of the main issues is that missions in Elite Dangerous Odyssey do not show the respective distance to the target planet. So players who do not know whether the mission they're going to is going to take them 2 minutes to get there or 15 minutes to get there. If you only have, an hour and a half to play the game a day, then you'd like to know whether or not you're going to spend 30 minutes of your time staring at the screen, so you can go and play someone else and spend your time wisely. The fact that players are only able to use the Apex shuttles to travel between destinations right now, and part of the Phase 1 of the Odyssey Alpha rollout, means that the travel times are unreasonably long, and it would, drive people away from the game, essentially. The last thing I should note about this, in addition, there is nothing really to do while you're in the shuttle, as it shares the same interface that you have when flying in a spaceship in the base game, but you can't interact with it. You just will see the shuttle move and control on its own. So in addition, I would say add some sort of mini game, or do like a Beluga or Orca, or some copy and paste ship interior to look at to make it a little more interesting for us. So you do want to use that mechanic when Odyssey fully releases. Finally, people have had a lot of performance issues with the Elite Dangerous Odyssey Alpha. The only thing I really have to say about that is essentially be patient. The final product will not be as unoptimized as the Alpha is, because it's not an Alpha. If following Frontier's track record, if it's anything like the current version of the game that everybody can play, full release Odyssey should essentially run as smooth as butter as the current version of Elite Dangerous, despite being rather graphically intensive, runs and plays pretty well with little no lag or any other major